It's a cloudy start to your Saturday morning over the far northeastern parts of South Africa, where we could see some morning drizzle patches along the eastern escarpment. Otherwise, it's going to be a fine and warm afternoon over most of the country, and with a coastal low-pressure system passing along the south coast, we could see breezy weather in the vicinity of Port Elizabeth later on. There's a weak front approaching the Western Cape. This could bring some light rainfall overnight, not just for the southwestern coastline, but also spreading to George overnight tonight. Very isolated thunderstorms possible in Gauteng and northwest later on. Otherwise, we're expecting dry conditions for the rest of South Africa. It's going to be warm over most of the country, cool though in Johannesburg with an afternoon temperature of 23 degrees, 24 in Bethlehem and Polokwane. It's going to be warmer in Bombela with a high of 26, hot humid weather likely in KwaZulu-Natal with a maximum of 30 in Pietermaritzburg, and it will be hot in places in the Eastern Cape as well with a high of 33 degrees in Graafrenet and 32 in Bishop. Cape Town cooler at 24 and Vredendal just below 30 degrees with a maximum of 29. It will become breezy this afternoon along the Namaqualand coastline with an open ocean swell of 2 meters. We're also expecting southwesterlies up to 25 kilometers per hour in Lambert's Bay and Langebaan. It's going to be a beautiful start to the day along the southwest coast, becoming breezy later on, especially in the vicinity of Cape Agulhas with an open ocean swell of 2.5 meters. And low tide expected just before 8:30 this morning. Stronger winds likely this afternoon along the south coast, speeds up to 35 kilometers per hour in Port Elizabeth. Fresh winds for Mossel Bay as well, with an open ocean swell of 2 meters and some evening rainfall possible as far east as Plettenberg Bay. Northeasterlies dominate along the east coast. Is going to be a lovely warm and humid afternoon. Wind speeds up to 25 kilometers per hour in Richards Bay with a southeasterly swell up to 1.5 meters.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com